We're out here this morning making a fire. We've been out here since morning dark. We just got through eating breakfast, so Bill's starting the fire back up. So we got an overnight rain and a good one. And so we had fed the animals. And I looked at the 2 food forests, and my gosh, it's just plumb full of water. On the older food forest, Bill piped in more into what do you do on that? Piped in the
Well, I had some, I got 4-inch PVC, some scrap pieces about 10 foot long around here. So you got a levee out there, and then a long ditch that runs all the way down to the front of the property. And we get a lot of water because we're trying to channel it into the front cane and the trees along there. And out there on the food forest on the old one, I buried those PVC pipe down low to where I could grab some of that water and take it into the different sections in case it didn't come in the other way. But just another way for the water to come into the couple of sections of the old food forest, and it worked pretty good.
It works real good. It just plumb full. Every bed out there's plumb full of water.
Yeah, it didn't flow down to these pine trees at all, but I hadn't got that cleaned out behind the hay barn. I've got a ditch back there all along behind the hay barn and the saddle house and the tool shed to catch the rain and drive it towards the pine trees and the cane on the driveway. But I've been neglectful about cleaning it out.
Yeah, it might have a break back there too.
I've been busy. No, it's just standing in water back there.
Oh, is it?
Waiting. And I haven't cleaned it out in a long time, and I just hadn't got to it. I've been too busy.
Yeah.
But there is a little bit of water standing, but it's not like it. We usually get a lot of standing water on those pine trees that we got there for a windbreak and the shade, but it didn't get much.
Well, I think that what you done to them food forests really helped. It just plumb full of water.
And the wind's out of the, just about straight out of the northwest a little bit. Cloudy, but it is supposed to, I looked at the radar and it should clear today. They're calling for another day or two of clouds, but I think it's going to clear faster than that.
Yeah, it got down to 45.
The main front is over in West Texas right now, and it looks like it's really getting a lot of rain over West Texas, around Lubbock, and down around Midland, Odessa, and on south maybe. And it's all moving northeast, what it looks like. But it's cold. It's 45 this morning. Pretty chilly.
It is. But we're happy to get it. It'll dry out in a few more days.
Yeah. By Friday, it's supposed to get back up in the 80s, 85 to 87, 88. But it's going to be cool nights here for a while in the 50s and 60s. But that's good sleeping weather.
Yeah.
Just open the windows and start snoring.
It's nice to have this cooler weather, though.
Yeah, we'll have to get off of the roof for a while on the greenhouse. It's too muddy out there, too wet. Just have to let it. It'll probably be the weekend before we get back to it. Let it dry out a little bit.
Well, that gives us a rest break because our back and arms are sore from it.
Yeah, we're not as durable as we used to be. Yeah, when we were doing the roof yesterday, she didn't show her what she was doing on the camera probably, but she was carrying those sheets by herself over here to the sawhorses, and I want a 4-inch overhang on the downward side, and she was marking that with the tape and a chalk line and carrying them back over there and lifting them up to me where I didn't have to get up and down so much. That
saved you a lot up and down.
Yeah, it saved me a lot of up and down. We're both sore this morning.
My back is sore, so we need a break.
Yeah,
So,
but we got the bottom half done. Figured we could have done the finishing today, but we just had to put it off for 2 or 3 days probably till it dries out.
yeah. Well, I'll show the gardens in a little bit. I probably won't walk out too much in there because the soil gets like quicksand, adobe dirt. There's no bottom to it. We don't have clay under adobe dirt. So I have to be careful when I walk out there and start sinking
Yeah,
shoes.
It's pretty mucky, kind of like East Texas is black dirt, what they call black dirt. It's real rich. This is not real rich, but East Texas is black dirt and it's real mucky. It's just hard when it gets wet. It just you'll gain 2 or 3 inches on the bottom of your boot.
Yeah.
It's so mucky. This adobe dirt's like that too. It's real mucky, but it's just not very rich. It's kind of depleted.
Well, the horse slide, they don't sink because they got the ground packed by walking on it for years. But the food forest, since we're putting leaves and stuff in it, it's soft. So that's why I put wood chips in the walkways. So when it gets muddy, we won't sink in the mud. But
If
anyway,
anybody's got a bunch of sandy loam, send it to us.
yeah, we could use that.
Yeah, that's really good growing.
Yeah.
That's about the best for growing sandy
Yeah.
loam. To me, we've had better luck with it.
Well, the plants in the food forest, they still got some time to grow. My sunchokes and other things in there. So I hope this good water will help them recover. The sunchoke's really been hurt this year from the drought, heat, no rain. Even though we watered them, they still got hurt. So I don't know what kind of quality they're going to make this year on sunchokes.
It's real overcast and cool, and we noticed the hawks are coming in. They've had a cold night. They're wanting to hunt.
Yeah.
We're not going to let the chickens out today.
Yeah, they were flying around, checking out the chicken pens. And I was going to let them out the back, let them play in the water. But I might give them time, let the hawks feed on something else. But they've been flying around. They're hungry. But it feels so good and comfortable in here.
Yeah.
So when it gets a little bit more daylight, I'll take you out there, show you the food forest. And there's water in this ditch, and again he is right over there, and I'm gonna check on her. Hey little girls, what y'all doing? They had their breakfast. Oh, this cane is wet. She don't look like she's in the water. But I can't hardly see her. She's laying down though. Staying with her eggs. And I'm sure they're not going to hatch too long now. There's my little white girls. And all the girls are laying eggs. Oh my gosh. This is crazy wild. It's so flooding. And I love it. Oh. This is the farthest away from the ditch, and it is got flooded and got water in it. I love it. I'm not going any farther, but there's water through there. Just crazy wild. This is the second food forest. And it's got water there. Standing in water. Boy. So sunchokes. Standing in water. So you see how burnt the sunchokes got. There's a apricot right there. And it's really grown. I don't know how far I can get back. But the wood chips help so much. The water's still moving. That is so flooded. I love it. See if I can hop this without sinking. And that one got it. They're just all flooded good. Boy, is it still pouring in to the food forest. Look at all that water running. Bill's water systems really worked. It's great. This one was working, but it's so flooded it kind of stopped. But water's still moving into it. And we wonder, because it's 45 here, if old Baldy might be getting snow up there. Because it's real cold up there. It's cold. I'm going in the house. I do see a water break in that line, and I think that's our water's going out through there. Bill probably don't know it, but I do see it, and that might be where our water is going. There's a break right there. It's still having a big rain over that way, but I think it's moving out. Pepper, did you get all wet? Have you been out in the rain? Oh, he's a wet boy. He's out here with his chicks. Good boy, Pepper. Man, you're wet. I come back in the house, get warm. The farther I went out, that wind was so cold. So I'm warmed up now. Appreciate y'all coming by, watching Out West Homestead. Hey, you want to say something? You're a talker. And I hope you can come by the live stream this evening. I try to do it every Wednesday at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And just say hi. Even though you can't stick around, it'd be nice come by and say hi to us. And see you later. Maybe I'll see you on the live stream. Bye.